quick, before the video, if you want to know anything about my channel, I'll give you a quick rundown. I'm making a few videos. I hope to have them all out by SummerSlam. It'll be like 5 or 6 between now and SummerSlam. 2, if you want to just get straight to the video, skip to 2.5 minutes, 3.5 minutes into the video. I want to say 3.5. It might be 2.5. If it's not 2.5, it's 3.5. That being said, enjoy. What's going on, YouTube? I'm Andrew Crawford, the HC Legend, your boy, the GOAT. Not the GOAT, but I look like a GOAT. Today, I'll be fantasy booking. First, before I get into that, I'm going to be uploading 2-3 videos within the next couple weeks. And I'll definitely be uploading one at the end of July because I'm going to SummerSlam. I'm going to vlog it because I'm so excited for it. I kind of feel like I have to. But I'll be uploading like 3 different things, and one of them is going to be, let me explain, my favorite match from each of my top 10 wrestlers. Now, what I mean by that is I'm going to give you the order of my top 10 wrestlers, but I'm also going to tell you my favorite match and explain why it's my favorite match. Because all of my favorite matches by them have to do with why they are my favorite wrestlers. And I will actually be talking about one of my favorite wrestlers who's on this list. On that list, he's number probably 6 or 7, might actually be 5. Kofi Kingston. That's who I'm talking about in today's video. But with that being said, top 10 stables, my favorite match from each of my top 10 wrestlers, my SummerSlam vlog, those are all for sure going to be posted on this channel before SummerSlam actually occurs, not the vlog. The vlog will be obviously after SummerSlam. And in the vlog will be a quick review, and then I'll do an in-depth review after SummerSlam. So all of those will be a thing. My Money in the Bank predictions and review, my Hell in a Cell review, because I'm not making the predictions because it's honestly an unpredictable card. I'm cool with it. I wouldn't care to get them wrong, but I don't want to make the prediction video. I just don't. Because I'm already making this one, and then that's going to put me making the other one in about a week. Sorry for the rambling, but I have to make it by Sunday, and it's already Tuesday, and honestly, I'm not going to have the energy. So, yeah, there's that. Quick channel update. Sorry, rambling a lot kind of causes me to lose my breath. But now, what am I going to be talking about? I'll be talking about how WWE should have booked KofiMania. What happened when Kofi Kingston finally won the WWE title, his journey to it, and his run after. That is all that I'll be focusing on. And I'm doing it the exact same way from January to April, and then I'm booking the run. I'm going to start his at Royal Rumble and end it at Mania like KofiMania actually did, and then book the run a little better. Or at least in my opinion, better. So there's that. And I'm also going to record a video after this giving you a timestamp of when I actually start booking, which at this point, 3.5 minutes. Sorry. But let's start. Royal Rumble. Kofi, I don't even remember if he was in the match. He's going to be in this video. He is going to make it to the final 2 against Seth Rollins. And it's going to look like Kofi's going to win. Like, there are going to be several times where the fans are like, oh, did Kofi just win? But no, Rollins is going to win. And you know how the 11 years stuff started the night he was added to the gauntlet? He starts that the next SmackDown. He comes out and says, for 11 years, I've been here. I've worked hard every day, and I've never gotten a one-on-one match for the WWE Championship. And honestly, I want that more than anything. Vince, come on, man. Vince says no. He says, dude, you're a B plus player. Tell you what though, you can be in the Elimination Chamber match. And then the guy, if you do this, brings out the other 5 that are in the match. Styles, Hardy, Joe, Orton, Bryan, just like real life. You win a gauntlet match against these 5, you're in. He wins that gauntlet. The second gauntlet, the actual night that I've been here 11 years, man, come on. The night that started, he doesn't win because it's the same thing. He's gassed from last week, and then he's gassed again because, again, he starts the gauntlet and he goes to about, again, Styles. And AJ's like, man, I don't want to do this. And then Kofi hauls off and smacks him. You see a different fire in Kofi's eyes. And then AJ hits a Styles Clash, eliminates Kofi. And then at Elimination Chamber, keep it the exact same. Kofi gets to the final 2, but only instead of not hitting the Trouble in Paradise, he hits it. And Bryan barely gets his shoulder up. And then Bryan still wins. Friday night on SmackDown. Oh, and I'd have Kofi start the chamber and Bryan come in 6 to kind of make it kind of give Kofi an excuse, but he's not going to use it. And he comes out and says, alright, I failed. I'm sorry. What do I got to do to get another match? Vince comes out and says, you know what? You didn't use the fact that you entered first and he entered last as an excuse. Well, you should have. I'd probably respect you a little bit more. And then he says, you don't get another match. Period. Then Kofi's screaming, come on, man, put me in the match. Give me another match. Blah, blah, blah. It's like, you know what? Fine. You win a gauntlet match. You get your match at Fastlane. It's not even a gauntlet. The Bar comes out, beats the crap out of him, pins him. And then Kofi walks into Vince's office at Fastlane and begs for a match and says, I want this match. Give me this match. At Fastlane, he gets jumped again by the Bar. Only this time, Daniel Bryan and Eric Rowan are there. And at one point, Eric Rowan chokeslams Kofi onto the stage. And then Bryan hits a running knee with a chair, pinned against his face. Bryan knees the chair into his head. Something really, ooh, to kind of make us go, oh. And then, Kofi's out. Not on that next SmackDown, obviously. Not on the next SmackDown. The third SmackDown, and there's 2 more weeks until Mania at this point. Kofi comes out and he says, give me one more opportunity. I promise you I can do this. Vince says, you know what? Fine. Gauntlet match. And it's the same gauntlet Kofi ran to try to get his match in KofiMania, and it's the exact same story. Kofi fights for his life and beats everyone, and the New Day are celebrating in the ring, and Vince comes out to say, you're going to WrestleMania if you can beat one more person. Daniel Bryan comes out and he wins, and he beats Kofi. And then the next week, then Big E releases the exact same video he released on his social media, and there's that promo where Xavier's explaining, you bust through one glass ceiling and they're gonna put another one there. It's that same little bit. And then, you get the promo where Vince says, I still think you're a B plus player, but are you two a B plus tag team? So the tag team gauntlet goes down. Only this time they add a team. At the very beginning, they add a Lucha House Party, just because. And Lucha House Party actually does good, tires them out a little bit, you keep it the same even up until the Usos. Jimmy and Jay come out, and Jimmy just kind of smiling, and then they're like, and then they say what they said. They basically say, everyone knows that the Usos and the New Day fought wars. Tell Kofi that he's earned it, and tell him good luck, because we forfeit. The Usos walk out, and then they beat Daniel Bryan and Eric Rowan, but by pinfall and not count out. just to make him look stronger. Kofi gets his match. The next week, they had the contract signing, and Kofi looks at Bryan and says exactly what Woods said in the original storyline. You've become everything you used to fight against, and I still fight against it. And, Kofi says, you've went from being the underdog to being the Golden State Dynasty that everyone hates. I'm not going to turn into you. Then he says at WrestleMania, after 11 years, I get my moment. And I'm sorry to the women's triple threat. I more than apologize to it. Have this match go on last. Because yes, the fans will be tired, but when they watch the video package, if it's the exact same video package, they will get re-energized for this match. And then let Kofi and Daniel Bryan have a 20-25 minute barn burner like they had in real life. I love this match. And then Kofi, finally, after, again, 25 minutes, after Eric Rowan tries to get involved and screw Kofi, New Day takes Rowan out. Bryan hits a knee. 1, 2, kick out. Bryan hits another knee. 1, 2, kick out. And Daniel Bryan's he's livid. He can't keep Kofi down. And then the spot that Xavier Woods had at Hell in a Cell 2017, when the Usos were beating the daylights out of him, and Xavier Woods was just shaking his head, screaming, not giving up, not going down. We're gonna have Kofi kind of hulk up, if you will. And Kofi, after Daniel Bryan roundhouse kicks him into a 360, Kofi hits him with a forearm, just starts waylaying, just bam, bam, right, left, going ballistic. Hits his little corner punch stuff, comes down, does a European uppercut, comes off, does some big dive or something, some drop kick in the corner, hits a boom drop, finally wins the title. He hits the Trouble in Paradise, wins the title. His kids are in the ring, they have that same celebration. And honestly, I don't have to say much to actually book the run because I've taken up most of the video via my rant there that I didn't need to do for about 3.5 minutes. So here's how you book it better. 1, Daniel Bryan gets a rematch or 2. Have Kofi win. Because it makes sense for Daniel Bryan to want a rematch. And have him get the second rematch because he gets distracted by Rowan getting gut stomped by the New Day or something. I don't know. Just have him have a reason to want that second rematch instead of having a random second rematch. Then you can have the Orton-Kofi feud. Have 2 or 3 matches about it, and have it Kofi's learned since the feud in 2009, all that jazz. And honestly, instead of having Kofi get squashed in 8 seconds by Brock Lesnar on the debut episode of Friday Night SmackDown on Fox, and then having some weird Cain Velasquez angle, have an actual match, go for about 10-15 minutes, show that Kofi's the dog, got some fight in him, then you can have Brock still win, and then the next week, don't let Kofi come out like nothing ever happened, he wasn't just WWE Champion. Have him come out on fire and just demand a rematch with Brock. Have him want to face Brock. Have him want to get the title back because he never showed any little glimmer of wanting the title back. And then maybe even have Kofi win the Rumble in 2020 and then have him win at WrestleMania. I know that throws off the Drew McIntyre storyline, but I'm okay with that because I love Kofi. But that being said, that's how I'd book his run. That's how I'd book KofiMania and all that jazz. Did you like the video? Let me know about it in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'm Andrew Crawford, and until next time, stay pretty, stay safe. I'll catch you later.